Hello, Facebook. This is Dawn Petalino, your transformational coach and best-selling author of Peace, Power, and Miracles. And today is Miracle Monday, where I offer you some tips, some tools, but most importantly, some truths of how to access more love and miracles in your life. And today's truth has to do with the difference between gratitude and appreciation. I know for myself that whenever I was feeling stuck or angry or down on myself, people would say, well, make a gratitude list, make a gratitude list. You know, whenever you're feeling afraid of the future, make a gratitude list. And this is a very powerful tool. But for me, I would often balk at this idea of, I don't want to make a gratitude list. And I would feel so angry inside. I never really understood why. But, you know, the Course in Miracles tells us, you bring the darkness to the light. You ask. Course of Love says you ask. You know, bring every idea to that higher self within you. So I said, why is this? I sat in meditation and asked, why do I feel angry and so resistant when there's so much to be grateful for, and I'm feeling all grumpy and just not feeling bad inside? And what I got was this. I got that in my past, if gratitude, excuse me, that was the printer. If gratitude, growing up, if gratitude was something that either you were feeling a certain way and someone said, oh, you shouldn't feel that way, you should feel grateful, look how all these things you have, and so you were told your feelings weren't important and you didn't get to feel the upset, which is often very necessary, especially for women. They kind of have to go down before they can come up again. But if you were told to bypass that immediately and you just should feel grateful, that could cause just a feeling of, I don't even get to express my emotions. And so there could be anger underneath there. The other thing is if someone offered you something and there was an expectation that you had to really show appreciation for this person, almost like there were strings, like, I'll give you this, but you better really appreciate it and give me some accolades. So it didn't feel like a nice exchange. It felt more like, oh, thank you, I'm so lowly, but you're bestowing this, and I'm just so grateful that you would even consider me. It had a very unworthy feeling to it. And if gratitude has an unworthy feeling, if it's associated with an unworthiness, like you're just waiting for life's breadcrumbs and you're at the bread line, and you're just waiting for these crumbs to say, oh, thank you so much. I don't even deserve this. And that could be certain religions that, kind of tell us that too, that you don't deserve certain things. And so we have this unworthiness. And in that case, gratitude doesn't feel good because on some level we're registering it that we're less than. And it doesn't feel good because it's not the truth. And then what came to me was the idea of how gratitude can differ. It's, my higher self said, think of it as appreciation. If gratitude has that kind of connotation for you, then change the wording to appreciation. Because appreciation is like a good marriage. Appreciation is, I already know I'm loved. I already know I'm worthy. I already know this person likes me. I already know that there's this mutual love and respect and we get along. And so you already have that foundation. You're not coming from a place of, oh, I'm so unworthy. You're coming from, hey, we're two equals and we love each other. And that's your relationship with life. Life loves you. And you're like, oh, thank you. I know you love me. This is great. And it's like a good marriage when your spouse comes home and brings you flowers. If you already know you are loved and appreciated, it's kind of just gravy. You're like, oh my gosh, thank you for bringing these flowers. And then you really feel love and appreciation, and then you want to love and appreciate back. And that's the same relationship, the reciprocal relationship with life. It's like that good relationship. Life is saying, I already love and appreciate you. I am already supporting you. And here, let me give you these other little gifts just to show you how much I really love you. And I think of this when I go in the grocery store and there's something that I'm needing to buy and here it's on sale. I just feel like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, life, for showing me just how much you love and appreciate me. Those little unexpected things. Now, sometimes I've had a client say, yeah, but how do you feel gratitude when you're going through something really hard? And I remember back in the day, you can read about it in my book, but when I was going through that really difficult time with my marriage and job, And I remember just asking and saying, oh my gosh, do I just have to be grateful for this? It really seemed like a stretch. And what I heard was, you don't have to be grateful for these difficult circumstances. Be grateful for what they're bringing you. And just know, as the Course of Love says, there is no loss, only gain. So be grateful for what's coming from this. Just like something like that lotus plant that grows out of the mud. Be grateful for what's coming from this. And that I could understand, and I could hold on to that. So your Miracle Monday tip today is, if you have resistance to gratitude, it might be because there was a sense, it was attached to a sense of unworthiness or a sense of expectation. And if it has that kind of connotation, go to appreciation, because the real deal is life is loving you. And I invite you to go out today and just notice all the ways that life is appreciating you and loving you. And that is your Miracle Monday, because when you acknowledge, just like with a person, if you acknowledge your friend, your mate, your child, and all the ways they're loving you, it fills them up, and they want to love you more, and you want to love them more. It builds up love. And so when we acknowledge the way life is appreciating us, it makes us feel loved, and then we become a natural extension to give that love and appreciation out to others, and it causes a ripple effect. So I invite you to look for the ways you're loved today by life. Happy Miracle Monday. If this was helpful, please feel free to share this video with anyone and to like it on our page and leave comments below. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.